Welcome to another episode of Wacky Science from the Bullitt County Public Library. I am Adam Angel, and today I have special guest Beaker Brandy.
Really, that's it?
Beaker Brandy! I was waiting for the jazzy hands.
I was doing the jazzy hands and they just weren't good enough for you.
That's true. I like to see them big and bold and flashy.
Dancing phalanges.
Well, we're back for another fun science experiment.
What do we got going on today?
Well, it's sweet.
Sweet.
You can eat it.
You can eat it.
You can color.
I can color.
Yes, you can add food coloring to make it pretty.
I got nothing here.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Have you ever heard of something called rock candy?
Rock candy?
Yes.
You can make that?
You can make that.
Let's go! Stop wasting time here, woman.
Let's get to it.
Okay, and we're back to make rock candy.
What is all this, though?
Be very careful. This is a supervised event. We need a responsible adult. That is why I am here, Beaker Brandy.
Okay.
Do not touch that.
I'm a little nervous.
Do
Okay.
you see? Caution, hot surface.
Okay, we'll see.
So if you're at home, make sure your grown-ups is at the stove with this part of the experiment. So we're going to need a stove, or we have a hot plate that we've already started heating up. You're going to need some wooden skewers, or you can use chopsticks.
I was going to say, where's the other part? Where's the other part?
I have another one over here for you, Beaker Brandy.
She's already showing off.
You're going to need a glass jar or bottle. I just chose a vase because it was smaller and easier to maneuver for our rock candy. You're going to need some clothespins, and we're going to need water, or what is water?
H2O! Oh.
And we're going to need sugar.
I like this already.
And as you can tell, Beaker Brandy jumped the gun and already measured everything. So for you folks at home, it's 1 cup of water and 2 to 3 cups of sugar.
You all didn't want to watch that.
She spilled and made a lot of messes that we had to clean up. And we can't just put everything on the stove, so we're gonna need a pan.
Ooh, you got me a fancy one.
I know. I thought of you because look at the handle. It's all
So
beautiful.
rainbowy and shiny.
So once you get your pan on, you're going to pour in your 1 cup of water.
Ta-da!
And we're going to let that come to a boil. While that is boiling, Beaker Brandy, we're going to have you grab the glass that we're going to put our rock candy in. And one of our chopsticks, since we're using those. You just need one. We're not eating Chinese today.
I'm ready for my sushi.
And you're going to need your clothespin. We're going to need you to hang that into the bottle. So we're going to do kind of a measure. It needs to be about 1 inch from the bottle, or from the bottom. You don't want it touching, because we have to grow rock candy. So you'll just have it measured that way. Once you have it there, then you can take that out and set it to the side. And once our water starts boiling, we can start adding some sugar.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, now that our water is boiling, you're gonna need 1/4 of a cup of measuring cup. So you'll need 1/4 of a cup. Ooh. And you're gonna need that 2 to 3 cups of sugar that you've already pre-measured. Now we're gonna add 1/4 a cup of the sugar to our boiling water.
And I'm assuming I'm gonna stir it.
Yes, we're gonna stir that until that dissolves. And of course, you have to use your Bullitt County Public Library spatula to stir with.
So are we just making a basic simple syrup here?
Yes, so you're gonna keep adding sugar until you cannot or can no longer get the sugar to melt. So we'll just, as it dissolves, we'll add more and more until no more sugar will dissolve.
Go.
Okay, and now we're gonna add our last little bit of sugar. As you can see at the top, we're seeing a lot of sugar still in there. So we're gonna see if that will get dissolved down for us. And while Beaker Brandy is dissolving the last of our sugar, once it has dissolved, or almost all of it has dissolved, we're gonna take our pan off of the heat and let it cool for at least 20 minutes before we do anything with it. So we'll have to set a timer. And while it's cooling, some people, if you would like to, you can start the crystal growing process faster by dipping your skewer or chopstick, whatever you like, into the sugar halfway in. And then we can roll it in a little bit of our sugar that hasn't been dissolved. But we're going to want to make sure we let that cool completely before we put it back into our jar, because we don't want our crystals to fall off. Okay, Beaker Brandy, have you got some sugar added to your skewer?
We got the liquid sugar.
All right, let's add a little bit of our unmelted sugar. So you're just gonna roll that on. As you can see, the crystals of the sugar attaching to the liquid. And then we're just gonna set that to the side and let that cool. Okay, now that we've waited our 20 minutes and let our sugar cool.
And that was a long time for Beaker Brandy.
I know. You missed the dancing, folks.
You're welcome.
So we now have our vase that we're going to be using. And we have a funnel.
Because I am messy.
That is right, you are messy.
She didn't have to agree so adamantly.
So we are going to pour our sugar into our bottle or our glass. And as you can see on the top of our sugar, it was starting to already form a little bit of our rock candy. And before we put our chopstick in, do we want it colorful or do we want it just like this?
Of course. We want it colorful, and you know my signature color by now, right?
I need help. What's our signature color?
Glitter, you're right, but we can't do glitter.
Oh, that's right. I forget. So what color are we gonna make it?
My other actual signature color that really is a color, teal.
Okay. So how do we make teal?
I'm gonna put 3 drops of blue and 2 drops of green.
Okay. And I'm gonna let you stir that up. Yes. So next, we're going to take our already prepared chopstick that we did dip in sugar and put that right down into our mixture. And be sure we want it about 1 inch from the bottom. That way we can grow our candy. And once you have it, we have to leave it set for 3 to 7 days and let our candy grow.
3 to 7 days?
Yes! You want it to grow and you have lots of rock candy, right?
Whatever.
Okay, so let's leave it be. I know this is a hard challenge for Beaker Brandy.
It really, really is, guys. It really, really is.
And we're back. We just made rock candy.
I made rock candy.
Rock candy, rock candy. Now we have to wait 3 to 7 days to eat it.
I'm still not happy about this part.
But in 3 to 7 days, we have candy.
I'm so excited to see. And I want to see yours too, because mine's going to be awesome. Let's just be honest.
It's gonna be awesome, but what about yours?
And what colors are you gonna mix together? You made turquoise by mixing blue and green.
Mhm.
Let's mix some colors together.
I can't wait to see.
Ooh,
Bye, guys.
Bye.